Right? Shalom.
Wow.
And give all praises and glory to the
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Rakakodash.
Double honesty, the apostles are great milestone and rule well. Peace and blessing to the brother for this word of sincerity and truth. Right, this is a few brother from James Trinidad. I brother Laman, brother Kwada,
Kwam.
Kwam and brother Nawad. Right, and we basically went on that video based off of the famous Foot Locker advertisement right now, which is a spiritual video. You know, a few brothers did few videos of fight, right? And the spiritual aspect we really look at in the video is how the Jakes and them more or less is only the majority is Jakes who more or less look like they're really unaware, they're not really interested in what is going on. Right, the so-called alien, which is what was called UFO, you know, an IFO, right? The Lord's chariot, you know, and the statement they're using biblical greatness, right? And the first piece that comes to mind is Isaiah 63 and 4, and Isaiah 34 and 8.
This is Isaiah 63 and verse 4. It says, 63 and verse 4, it says, Thou shalt no more be termed.
63 and 4.
So that Isaiah 63 and 4, it says, For the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my Redeemer is come.
Right? Yahushai. Right? Because you know what, you only see them UFOs and chariots in the sky. And as you can see in the video, the advertisement, you know, they're playing up more like fireballs or whatever the case may be. Right? You know, like destruction, but the scripture say, Jacob, when I be saved in that time as Jacob troubles. Right? And you know, some people might look at it as the Jakes and them being carnal, but in the spiritual side it is, hey, they come like they are the elect, and they're not worried because why? They are greatness, they are redeemers rich. You know what I mean? Yeah.
This is 2nd Ezra 9 and verse 3. I will come to it says, Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of these things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
Yes, when you hear about, when you see uproars and all these things that are, like how them Jake was in the video, that is how we will be calm, right? The scripture says wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time. Right? And they put it in that aspect, wisdom and knowledge is the stability. Like in the video, that is how we will be. You know what I mean?
Let's jump up to verse 2. But that was the point I was looking for. It says, Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest shall begin to visit the world which he made.
Yeah, to make it like time when you go coming to redeem his people.
Because that is, let me see, that is how the CNO, we see all the IFOs now. You understand? Because why? The year of Israel to be redemption. The year of Israel redemption is near, because what the scripture say, the seers, why you call them the seers, which is the prophet, because they're seeing it coming to pass. You understand?
Something here. This is Romans chapter 13 and verse 11. It says, And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is your salvation nearer than we believe.
now is the salvation era that we believe. Because we see in the signs. Right? Even the way the world feeling right now, it's feeling different. Right? It's feeling like hey, the Most High right here. Because the Most High, basically, the scripture tells that the Most High presence is felt on the earth within all the things that was created. And the way the world feeling now, you're feeling like hey, something happened. The time name. You understand? But 2/3 now. But they're not looking for the signs, but the prophets looking and seeing.
Right, this is Luke 21 and 28. It says, and when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your head, for your redemption draweth nigh.
Yeah.
Are we a liar? Are we from verse 25?
Isaiah.
Right. Are we from 25? This is Luke 21 and 25. It says, and there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nation, and perplexity. And perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring. Man's heart failing them, as they were seen in the video, in the commercial, man's heart failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken, and then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and glory and great glory. And when these things being to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption is your nigh. God, so yeah. When you see these things happening, right? As you see in the ad, in the commercial, you know the ones who was doing the works of the Lord, right? The ones who know, right, about the so-called UFOs. We will be rejoicing while everybody got this campaign running, right?
It's a lot. It now come to me in a sense here too. The video where the Jakes and them was watching, basically saying everybody running wild and doing it was calm. You know, they was moving like the zombies and them had no effect on them, so to say.
Nothing did have any effect on them.
It was basically at rest.
At rest, yeah. You hear what they say? They say the week of greatness. You understand?
Yeah, because the cracker tell them the world is going to end. Wait.
Yeah.
Say yeah, the world going to end, but a week of greatness is the beginning.
Two precepts here. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 41. Verse 8, jumping to verse 14. It says, but thou, O Israel, art my servant, Jacob, whom I have chosen, the seed of Abraham, my friend. Jumping 10 and then to 14. It says, fear thou not, for I am with thee, be not dismayed, for I am your power. I will strengthen thee, yea, I will help thee, yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness.
Yeah, the man of the Lord. Who know the word of the Lord, promise of the Lord. The Lord said, go ye are free. He will strengthen us. And that was there was string 40. There was a string 40 up there. Right? There was just calm. You got to see. And that's how the elect, the chosen men will be in that day, they will be calm. Right? People will be say the same thing that man say. You see the way we're on it. And they will be saying that too. You know what? Yeah, good.
Salah. It says, fear not, thou womb Jacob, and ye men of Israel. I will help thee, saith Yahweh Hashem Yeshai, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel.
Alright, this is the book of Sirach 34. I read from 13. It says, the spirit of those that fear Yahweh shall live, for their hope is in him that saveth them. Whoso feareth Yahweh shall not fear nor be afraid. for he is his hope. Blessed is the soul of him that feareth Yahweh, to whom doeth he look, and whom is his strength. For the eyes of Yahweh are upon them that love him. He is their mighty protection and strong stay, a defense from heat, and a cover from the sun at noon.
In the scripture say, he will defend you in 6 troubles, in 7. Also, all that time in time of Jacob's trouble, when going through hell or all the cases, the Most High will not see them. The King David sing Psalms 91. He said, the Lord said, with long life will I uphold him. You understand? Because he has made my name, and I will show my salvation.
On the next time, whatever show you that confidence, that faith. Like, hey, yeah, we cool, we go on, the Lord come to save you, yeah? That's spiritual aspect now. That's spiritual side.
This is Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7 on down to verse 13. It says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
Right? Time of
But
yeah, time of Jacob's trouble, but who will be saved out of it? You want to be elect. You want to be elect. Right?
it says, for it shall come to pass in that day, said Yahweh Shem Yahshai of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck, and will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him.
You have break that yoke, that chain from off your neck, that bond. That was symbolized what? The slavery, the bondage, right? We're gonna have Esau. We're gonna have Esau at the bottom at that time, right? That will be the end of Esau kingdom.
But they shall serve Yahweh Shem Yahshai their power, and David their king, whom I will raise up unto them. Therefore fear thou not, O my servant Jacob, said Yahweh Shem Yahshai, neither be dismayed, O Israel. For lo, I will save thee from afar, and thy seed from the land of their captivity. And Jacob shall return, and shall be in rest, and be quiet, and none shall make him afraid. For I am with thee, said Yahweh Shem Yahshai, to save thee, though I make a full end of all nations, whether I have scattered thee, yet will I not make a full end of thee, but I will correct thee in measure, and will not leave thee altogether unpunished. For thus said Yahweh Shem Yahshai, thy bruise is incurable, and thy wound is grievous. There is none to plead thy cause, that thou mayest be bound up. Thou hast no healing medicine. All thy lovers have forgotten thee. They seek thee not. For I have wounded thee with the wound of an enemy, with the chastisement of a cruel one, for the multitude of thine iniquity, because thy sins will increase. You understand? So, jump into verse 17. It says, for I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, said Yahweh Shem Yahshai, because they call thee an outcast, saying, this is Zion, whom no man seeketh after. Right? So, hey, the Most High will discourse, and hey, if anybody have an ear to hear, you see the Most High say, we make an end of all the other nations that he scattered us. He's not going to scatter, he's not going to destroy Israel. Right? Because,
The sons of Jacob shall not be consumed.
So the Most High saying, hey, that salvation is for Israel. That's why in the video, hey, we could like, hey, this is the week of greatness. This is when, we going and rule. This is when we going and be on top. We have to run around and say the world is ending, because we've been prophesying that for the longest while. We know what coming.
That's right.
So we're not going and get caught with our pants on as the precept that the God of read. We really light. Truth is running darkness. Good.
Alright.
So,
This is the book of the three holy children. Right? In verse 23 it says, and the king's servants that put them in ceased not to make the oven hot, with rosin, pitch tool, and small wood, so that the flame streamed forth above the furnace 49 cubits. And it passed through and burned those Chaldeans that formed about the furnace. But the angel of Yahweh came down into the oven together with Azarias and his fellows, and smote the flame of the fire out of the oven, and made the midst of the furnace as it had been a moist whistling wind, so that the fire touched them not at all, neither hurt nor troubled them. And that goes back to the men who fear Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. We don't need to, as the brother said, we don't need to scurry around like cockroach, but in the world will end. All we had to do is put we trust and we faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Because hey, that God is mighty and enough to save his people.
Yeah. So because he is not short.
That's right.
What we said there. This is Job chapter 5, that's not verse 20. Well, I want to quote what you said before. It says, in famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. Verse 22. At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth. The scripture said, the Most High encamp around them that fear him.
That's right.
Right? So, once you put your trust and faith in the Most High, and do the right things that you want to do, hey, you'll be fed.
Isaiah 34 8, it says, for it is the day of Yahweh's vengeance and the year of recompense for the controversy of Zion. Right? So year recompense, year of payback. Right? So Zion, the Lord's monument, we also receive elect ones. So Zion will receive.
Alright, this is 2nd Ezra 15 and verse 1. It says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth.
So yeah, that is where the men of greatness will not be doing starting with the elders and the apostles all we don't. We speaking people prophecy. Right? So those who are that 80 here and they understand the preaching that we preach, they will be calm in that day because they already know what will come in. But
Reading on, it says, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
right, and it's already written in paper. Right? They've used the collection of books. The Bible, right?
Fear not the imagination against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee.
Right, Red Sea 4, King Alfred plan, Project Megiddo, all these things that the so-called white man, the UN, and the elites have planned for the house of Israel, which is the Negroes, Latinos, and natives. Hey, don't be afraid, right? When everybody else will not be running around, frightened. Hey, the Most High will protect you. Well,
Reading on, it says, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
yeah, all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Alright?
Right.
So that
Right? From verse 4 it says, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
No,
No.
all young people when I'm dying, young people, the
Yeah.
young station to the food.
And basically, you see the destruction coming and running around and helter-skelter is you being unfaithful. You understand? Because as the brother brought out with their own wisdom and knowledge and the stability of your time. How do you get wisdom and knowledge through the scriptures and the Most High? Because this is what telling you what is to come. You understand?
And then the scripture says, perfect love casts out fear. Because that love should just say to love you keep my commandment. If you have that perfect love, that fear will be mingle in there. Which you sin, that fear has come about.
Scripture say cast not out your overconfidence and inside, you know, and then by over love. So if it is that you're doing this, you know, you're supposed to look up to the heavens with confidence, you know. You don't verse 5?
Verse 5, it says, Behold, saith Yahweh, I will bring plagues upon the earth, the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
That analyze where you'll see with the put up that ad. Means death, destruction, places on fire, chariots, so it even show men get him up and man saying what he left. So can I tell Makazano say basically what he said was he left. What he said? Yeah. Really so when you keep on listening he left. You know? It show what that the elect will not get him up. The bigger greatness is for him, the elect, and the outside is right. You know? Somebody else.
Whether that one a foot locker or a shoe locker or a sandals.
You know, the scripture say put on the sandals out. The sandals out.
Breastplate of righteousness, helmet of salvation, shield of faith.
Like that, so will it.
Yeah, but
A counterline.
Like that.
I can't remember which was right. I'll do this by the way. This is Lamentations chapter 4, verse 21 and 22. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom. Right? Which Edom is the so-called white man. Right? Mr. E. That dwelleth in the land of Uz. Right? Which is America. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself great. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. So that time is our aim. We just always say, when we see all hell break loose, we just that is when we will start to rejoice. When Egypt got took down, we think the Israelites was rejoicing and Babylon got taken down. When Assyria got taken down, hey, Tobit rejoice. You have a book said. Hey, let me bring that in Habakkuk.
but just to draw this before you got again, you said, scripture say it is our righteous thing to see the fall of your enemy. Understand? And we know with all these Jacob's trouble and all these things coming into play, that is just the beginning and see the fall of the enemy. Understand?
This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 3 and verse. Just one second. Habakkuk chapter 3 and verse. I'll start at verse 15. It says, Thou didst walk through the sea with thine horses. Right? Sea represents people, horses, the chariots on the inside. Right? It says, through the heat of great waters. When I heard, my belly trembled, my lips quivered at the voice. Rottenness entered into my bones, and I trembled in myself, that I might rest in the day of trouble. When he cometh up unto the people, he will invade them with his troops. Although the fig tree shall not blossom, neither shall fruit be in the vines, the labor of the olive shall fail, and the field shall yield no meat. The flock shall be cut off from the fold, and there shall be no herd in the stalls. Yet I will rejoice in Yahweh Shem Shai. I will joy in the power of my salvation. Yahweh Shem Shai is my strength, and he will make my feet like hinds feet. Right? That's shoes. And he will make me and he will make me to walk upon my high places, to the chief singer of my string instrument. Right.
Ephesians 6. Ephesians 6 and 13 it says, Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of power, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil days. In the evil days. And having done all to stand, stand therefore having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked.
Which will be like a soldier.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because if my daddy helmet and but you know your shield, yeah, full gears.
What about the flag jacket?
Yeah, full gears.
The flag, what do I mean? What do the headgear? The head shot.
Like the dad's going to be coming.
Yeah.
This is the book of Tobit, chapter 14, and start at verse 12. And when Anna, his mother, was dead, he buried her with his father. But Tobias departed with his wife and children to Ecbatana, to Raguel, his father-in-law, where he became old with honor, and he buried his father and mother-in-law honorably, and he inherited their substance. And his father took it, and he died at Ecbatana in Media, being 127 years old. But before he died, he heard of the destruction of Nineveh, which is ancient Assyria. And Assyria is basically, when you go through scriptures, Assyria also goes back to modern day America, right? Which was taken by Nebuchadnezzar and Assyrius, and before his death he rejoiced over Nineveh. So yeah, that is why you have to be rejoicing when you see this place crumbling, because why? Because it's getting put an end. You know? The Lord said, oh, that way is thy sting. You know, you're going to conquer that, you're going to conquer all our enemies. You're going to be calm and cool. You know, starting might be frightening, but when you see them try and say, you're going to be pumping before some even all places say, yeah, about Shem and Shem, right? You know?
Something, yeah. This is Psalms 102 and verse 13. It says, thou shalt arise and have mercy upon Zion, for the time to favor her, yea, the set time is come.
If I may say, that is why the Lord already what he meant to be food moves for you and get life to easy. But if you being like these Edomites and them store your food, what is easy? When the day of trouble comes, that is hard, you wouldn't know how to live, how to survive.
Doomsday preppers.
Yeah.
Them totally don't have faith in the scriptures. Right? Because them prepping, them stocking up.
They stocking up food?
Yeah.
That's right.
And who have all these seeds these plants. You know the call it. You know, all the plants in the world now for when that doomsday reach and the next thing comes, they start another plant and we populate and whatever the case may be.
Basically, they're trying to go back into that Noah
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
spirit.
They lack faith.
They had to have hope, they had to where the most high the strength in your feet and your trust in him.
They don't believe in the scripture, they don't find out.
Understand? Because if you don't have no faith and no trust in the most high, you don't understand.
But they believe it will have a doomsday. Know something coming.
But if I may say, they know something coming, but they have no faith in the most high. You understand? Because them basically had a faith in themselves. You understand?
The thing they go weather that storm.
Yeah. Because I see that on series called the 100. You understand? I see that. Where the had that on a bomb kind of prep all kind of Russians and things on you to survive.
The weather that storm.
Yeah.
If you don't touch like some little canned food and water, so you guys will go and save them, but we will not save it in my hey, you law can save it, scripture say. It's through faith. with the law will unsave you. You know? You gotta put your trust and you only most side because hey, you didn't know if you're gonna get saved. You know what I mean? That is not certainty, you know what I mean? You gotta be hope. You gotta do it, hey, I that they the world never seen before.
But that's something to you. This is Luke 6, I'll read from verse 23. It says, rejoice ye in that day and leap for joy. For behold, your reward is great in heaven. For in the like manner did their fathers unto the prophets. But woe unto you that are rich, for ye shall receive your consolation. Woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger.
He's talking more or less even to them, to the rich, the Esau, right? Yeah, they prepare all of them, right? They are the ones who are full.
Yeah, because if the prep put back up to be a
They got money.
they have money. You know what I mean? So, we need my money to build a proper house. Much less to go and say we prepping. To buy food, you get in the house to buy food here. You buy food and store any food anymore.
Just get passage to go is special.
Because I see something where make me realize that these Edomites is who, these Edomites and these rich now are the other nations is who's throwing up the food for Jacob. Because there have times where you will see the throwing away food stuff. Right now we're in 2019 and the throwing away food stuff is quite 2015 and 2014. And it's showing you that these are the ones that's throwing out the food. You understand? And also they know that they're doing that to their own hurt too. You gotta have Jakes working on the houses, seeing all that they have in the place. So when in the ghettos become extremely hard, no food, no water, they already feel going on.
Hey, you will handle, hey, because what? You Edomites are considered as the daughter of Babylon, right? And scripture say, when you shall cease to be treacherously, we will handle treacherously with you. And you, hey, ancient Babylon had a king, I think it was King Baladan, alright, when he came to Hezekiah, the king of Judah in that time, he showed his servants the whole kingdom of Israel and the riches and the wealth of Israel. And the Most High sent Isaiah the prophet to King Hezekiah and say, hey, what will show him? Say everything. Say, alright, but they show him everything. They go with everything. You understand?
Yeah.
So we going to do the same thing unto you. We going to go with everything. Because we are going to be hungry. We're not look for food, not rice alone.
Hey, you're gonna spoil Egypt.
That's right.
We even spoiling Egypt.
Make sure I work with some saw something for you guys. Yeah, anything else? Anything else? That girls are defined towards the roof for the elect. Right? Giving out places on our world, it's a
Our Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Ruach
all honors to the elders and the apostles of great so that shall be doing well, sanctity shall teach and everyone and the academy of the church is real and sincere and true. Shalom.
Shalom.